happy hour. Suck
Yay,
one.
happy hour. I didn't do mine.
I did it first.
So we get beer all over this place.
I don't know why. Oh, there we go. I cheers with a mic, which is probably not good for technology, but.
Listen, my mic's away. Oh, that's tasty, honestly. Whatever that is. What is this?
Huh?
Today's drink is brought to you by Lennox.
Yeah.
Is it really?
It is. So I got to go downstairs.
Phase 3 in bloom. It's a double dry hop.
I was thinking that is
hazy
it listed
IPA.
on there? Is there a logo on the
There
drink?
isn't a
Oh,
logo
okay.
on
That
the
would have been
drink.
amazing.
Shout out to Lennox
Yes.
for just keeping us hydrated. In a room where we're all just getting our steps in undeniably.
Yes.
Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated.
With alcohol.
There's water in it. There's water that makes
There's water
yes.
and alcohol and,
Okay.
and fruit.
Fruit's good.
Actually, this is quite
Fruit's
healthy.
very natural. It's quite healthy. There are flowers on the label.
I can't wave you all over there.
No one can probably hear us
That's
in
okay.
that phone.
Right.
If you can't hear us, at least comment on our gestures later.
Yeah.
This way and that
Yeah.
way. And then we are being recorded here.
This
We're-
will be posted on YouTube later. I'm going to get the recording and post it on my YouTube. I hadn't posted anything on YouTube in a while.
Yeah.
We're going to put it on there for everyone to enjoy it.
We're
You'll
coming to
confuse the algorithm.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah, reset it. We're coming to you live from the National here in Cleveland, the live studio hosted by TikTok. We have a special guest today, John, basketball card guy.
Oh.
Hey.
Hello.
This is weird. Like, I'm normally in the chat, and
Yeah.
now I'm here literally in between you guys.
Do
Now
you-
you have to troll us face to face.
Oh, man.
So what you can do is just get your phone out and just sit there and text.
I know.
You're
Yeah,
just like.
I just-
Now, a question from John.
Can you jump? Can you jump on our live?
Good read.
Just a simulcast.
Yeah.
I like it.
Hey
Very
Ray,
meta.
how you doing? Shout out to Ray.
Shout out to Ray Schulte out there.
Ray Schulte out there, host of the most.
Yep. So
I think they locked us in a box, and
Yeah.
like no one out
Yeah.
there can hear what we're
I think
saying.
somebody's taking my children right now.
no, the guy was it A&G.
Also,
That is out there, right?
shout out to Slab Mania, Haley, who's
Can't
watching.
hear us.
She's watching my offspring. They can't hear us out there.
No.
Yeah. Yes. This is all big. They can hear this really loud.
It's
out
very
there.
low out there, though.
Low.
It's
Yeah.
low.
Anyways, yes, like Brian said, we're at the National.
Brian, who the fuck is?
I said
Brian?
Ryan.
Oh my God.
Ryan with an R.
Thank you.
John's with
Yeah, I was
us.
gonna say,
R.
yeah.
We brought John on with us because he's the man with the information.
Oh, sometimes. Only sometimes.
Yes, but the good information.
I only pretend to know what I know. I have no
Yeah.
idea.
You're putting on a good front.
if you act like a
And we thank you.
if you act like a professional, like right?
Right,
You know,
that's all you got to do. That's all you got to
do.
Yeah, yeah.
This is wild.
So, how are you guys enjoying the National so far? Have you guys picked anything up? Today was the first day I actually picked some cards up. So I
What-
actually
really?
bought cards
What'd
today.
you pick up?
Oh, I actually picked up a bunch of stuff.
From Indy?
I did some stuff from Indy.
Shout out to Indy Card Exchange for taking care of John.
Yes, and giving me a hat. A hat.
I need
I like
one
a
of
hat. I have a whole hat collection now.
I know. I
When you
need.
start to lose hair on your head, you want more hats.
I need to collect
That's
one.
what
I need
that's
to-
what I feel like, you know.
I need Revels before I leave.
Yes, that's a comfortable hat.
It'll-
A collect hat is amazing.
It looks like it drives like a Porsche.
It does. It does. It's going to be my go-to from now
So
on.
I have yet to pick up or sell a card.
Which is crazy. Knowing you as long as I have, the fact that you haven't like bought a collection, flipped
gotta
it,
do it.
rebought it.
Later
Oh,
today.
I have some stuff in play.
Later
So-
today, you will do it.
The power of the internet, Instagram, and everything else I put out there, I'm looking for these cards, and I got bombarded. So I got a couple people. Shout out to RBI Crew 7, Color Blast Tillman, waiting for me to do a nice little
We
deal.
talked about that last.
Yes, yes.
The new card world order.
Oh, yeah. But I did open my first box here.
Oh,
today.
well, that's something.
Yes.
Did you
It's his
pull
hand
anything?
in a box.
Huh?
Anything good?
Oh,
Anything
yeah,
good?
some good.
All right.
Star Wars Chrome,
Uh-huh.
23.
Uh-huh.
Only one numbered card in the whole box.
Uh-huh.
Just happened to be a Princess Leia auto out of 10.
That's
Boom
insane.
sauce.
Well, you know, they only had one numbered card in there. Send it
Bangers
back.
only from the
Give
National.
it back.
I'm like, I didn't hit everything I'm supposed to hit in this box.
Wow.
Like, yeah.
Dude, that's amazing.
Yes.
Hey,
I'm happy.
hey, cheers. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Yeah.
Star Wars, baby.
Drinks.
Back to the merch thing for a moment, though.
Back to the merch. Hey,
I want people to understand
bro, this is prolific.
it's insane.
Yes.
You need to get yours. It's
Buy
over here.
nice. I know. I got one.
I have to get one still.
Buy nice cards.
The nicest shirt.
One of the nicest
ever.
design shirts I've ever seen given out at the National. Ryan showed it to me. I wouldn't have known about it. They had them kind of hidden back there, but comfortable,
Good quality.
good quality,
Wow.
good looking. That's what you want in merch.
And we had an Aussie design this an artist came in and was like, "Hey, I want this for you," and I didn't. And he was super appreciative this morning from across the pond, the other way.
What was his inspiration for that type of look? Did he say?
I haven't talked to him about it yet, but I undoubtedly will reach out to him more down the road. If he does stuff like this on the fly, here for it.
Yeah.
This is the greatest giveaway shirt I've ever had. And what I was saying is, Buy Nice Cards, we've known them for a long time. They have always tremendous, super scarce, rare stuff that gets John salivating.
I was going to say, there were nice cards at that booth.
They buy only nice cards.
They are not false advertising.
That's right. So, but if you do
They wouldn't sell me any, though.
They only buy. They don't sell. They're not sell nice cards.
They're not selling it. You're right. They're really expensive. Ask anyone, but good quality. And if you didn't know the brand, shout out to Eric with Buy Nice Cards, you would just assume I'm telling you what to do, right?
Right.
Like, we are just collectors walking around with a bunch of goat and baby goats around them, and we're just saying, like, buy nice cards.
Yeah.
You should buy them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love everything about this shirt.
It's
I got my kids once. He's out of youth size, and we have ones for them to grow into down the road because this shirt will still be as historically relevant down then.
I love it. I love those kind of giveaways.
What are the giveaways? Listen, I'll shout out to Card Collector too. He's right next to us. He has a claw machine. Everyone, it's kind of like the Big Four accounting, right? They're always trying to like outdo each other year over year to just entice new people. The bro got a claw machine with very approachable blaster boxes. Like you can go in there and it's not as hard to get.
Yeah.
Like he's giving away tremendous stuff, right? The booth right over
today.
To us.
They put in redemptions for Zion cases. Actually, in there.
So
yeah, Zion cases gave them a
What?
few of them to put in there to, for giveaways. It's wild.
Next year, we're going to do a roadshow ball pit. We're going to take it up another notch.
Can I run? Can I run all the promos on that?
Needle in the ball pit. You're looking for that one little redemption at the bottom.
Needles.
Or just be a ball pit filled with cards.
Oh. Pure mayhem.
There's one PSA 10, Michael Jordan Fleer rookie.
In the bottom.
In the bottom, and you're like, we haven't seen John for a week.
Wait,
I'd be digging through.
Why is no one in the pit? Yeah, there's only a Trey Lance card in there. No one wants it. No one wants it.
It smells like shit. Just a bunch of grown men who haven't gone out. They're swimming for Jordan.
Yep.
Really, the opportunities are limitless. Your creativity should know no bounds. Strive for that.
Yeah.
We're in the Breakers Pavilion where everyone is giving out really awesome shirts and other great stuff like boxes and things. Shout out to everybody who comes out here to make this show happen, right? Everyone who puts in the TLC, the time to just not just market for their brand, but to make sure that everyone coming out, like my kids are out here for the first show, so they can have nice, fun, free stuff to go back to. This is an expensive hobby, so to be able to come to a show and have like we filled our luggage back in spades.
Yeah. I was gonna say the only problem becomes like when you're flying back, can you fit it all? Like that's the thing for the folks that fly out. It's like, damn, you don't want to win something too big. You can't get it back in the plane. I barely got my stuff out here in the first place.
Find a UPS store. They need to have one of these in here to mail it out.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Just make sure it's not fragile.
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 Oh, I forgot you're part Italian. So I'm leaving today. You guys are staying out through the remainder of the week.
Yes.
What are some other highlights coming up that people don't know about? Maybe some after-hour hangouts. I'll say the trade night situation here, it gets worse every year. And it's not for lack of people trying to have bigger spaces. It's a testament to the collector community trying to, bond and trade outside of the show. When they're out here on purpose. And after the show ends, they want the show to keep going. So last night we were going to go to dinner, randomly picked this place called Aviator, right? And then we found out, oh cow, that's actually the place that they're doing. That they're actually doing the sponsored trade night for last night. And it was so packed we got there. There's no place to park. Cops are already kicking people out. They're already max capacity. What a great problem to have in the hobby that there's that many people that you have to hey guys, we're bursting at the seams. And I'm sure the overflow filled some other hotel lobby, the Wyndham or something afterwards.
Yeah.
The trade night situation, coast to coast, not just here, but you see it the most here. And John is one of the people who does all the media and creative artwork for the main trade nights here. And you guys are what? You're 4Xing the room from last year? How big?
Yeah, so I mean, the room's only a little bit big. So last year we had 38,000 square feet. It's 44,000 square feet this year. So it's only a little bit bigger, but it is more accessible because it's right below the floor of where we are now. It's right below the National. So the traffic jam that was last night getting out of the show, which was like
We'll be at 11 o'clock tonight.
We'll be 11 o'clock tonight instead. Yes, exactly. No, I think it'll be split up, which would be great. But
Yes.
but at least people don't have to go somewhere for it. It's already here.
Well, I really
And
want
that's
to
the beauty
see.
of
I
it.
want to get some content of the line because it's outside.
Yeah.
Right. To go,
The line is going to be
it's
outside.
gonna be monstrous. Right next to everyone trying to leave.
Yes. Adjacent.
Adjacent. Right?
The
So-
line should be safe, but yes, adjacent.
So that's going to be interesting. You know, I've already told a few people, you know, walking around, they're asking about the trade night. They came up to me. I'm like, listen, about 3 o'clock, grab a bite to eat, grab a beer, go wait in line.
Yep.
Wait for a few hours prior
Yep.
to. If you want to guarantee you're getting in,
Ray, you're going to get in. No question.
get in no matter what.
We're going to make it happen.
$10,000 in giveaways per night.
Per night.
Wow.
Per night this year.
5
wild.
figures of giveaways. Get after it.
It is insane.
Run, don't walk. Tell your friends.
Doc Gooden's going to be there tonight.
Yeah.
You don't
And
say.
Josh Gordon's gonna be there
He's
tonight.
going to be there tonight, breaking with Car Collector
Wow.
too.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is going to be. It's going to be a lot
It's
of fun.
incredible. You know, about what they said, 3,000 to 4,000 people downstairs.
Yeah.
Yes.
More.
Yeah, around that.
More.
We'll see what we're going to see
More.
what capacity looks like.
Hopefully, reapply deodorant beforehand
Yes,
because it's
please.
going to be hot.
I've literally only
Hot
been
down
here for
there.
like 4 hours today, and I'm damp everywhere.
I was going to say like,
Everywhere.
when the AC in here does work. I'm not
Does.
feeling too bad. You know.
There's just so many more humans in here than there were
you
yesterday.
need less layers, man. Less layers.
I literally have one. I have one layer.
What are you doing? It's more
Less
hair.
layers,
More
less
hair.
layers, less layers.
You just got to shave before you come.
Don't twist my arm for a good time.
Shout out to the person who's actually
Shout out to
him.
everyone who's,
David Marino's out here. That's
The first
running
time
the trade
who's
today.
got hungry eyes out here.
night.
The first time
your
I've
first-
seen him today.
I've heard
all
about.
over.
I've heard about you. I've never seen you. I thought you were like
He's a hologram, actually. That's
Yes.
a hologram. He
like
comes around.
like a mythological creature of lore.
Yes.
There's, but man, he's done a ton for this show.
Yes.
He has his own. I don't know if you noticed it. He has his own golf cart with his name on it.
Did not know
at the
this.
show.
How do I get that?
You got to do his level of work.
Hey Schulte, can I get a golf cart next year?
Where's your golf cart?
Asking for a friend.
He said he's got back there in the back. All right.
Okay, can you bring that? All right. Dope.
But
Dope,
it's
dope,
going to be a
dope.
fun night tonight. You know, and the key thing is making a safe environment,
Yes.
right? Like we talked about, we were just talking about the one that was going on that wasn't officially sanctioned, and it's getting cut off by the police. Like tonight's is very much there's going to be security there, very much controlled, but a very great space to really enjoy cards, meet up with friends. And that's what this is about.
Yeah,
You know,
without
for
doubt.
all of us, I
Without
know
doubt.
that. You know, and I would say probably for half the people here, that's what it's about. Is
I feel pretty safe with
hanging
these
out,
guys right
you know?
here. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
totally, dude. Totally.
I mean, I'm safe in this box. Think so. We're
No,
good.
we're locked in, so
Ah.
they're safe from us.
That's true.
They want us to
Yeah.
stop getting the free stuff
Yes,
for more people that.
that's
experience
true.
it.
Yeah, you were talking about all that stuff the kids were getting.
I
Well
mean,
enough.
The
they have-
kids need to be in here too, I guess, then to prevent that.
Don't tempt him for a good time. Look at him.
They're roaming around.
Henry's giving us
They're-
the stink eye -1 tooth. Hey, show us your teeth.
So is your tooth that came out during the Guardians game.
Are you pooping right now?
That was
there. It is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey!
Now you look like you're from Tennessee now. Tremendous. I love this. I love this
Yes.
for your journey. What's your highlight of the week so far, John?
Hanging out with you guys. Are you kidding me?
You
And I
took
don't-
my answer.
And I don't mean just for this, but I mean
All
like
the time.
last night. And
Yeah.
Just like, you know, like just, oh, man, come on. Seriously.
Forget about it.
Yeah.
Forget
so
about it.
Yeah, dude.
I love you guys. I love you guys
too.
so much.
That's what doing so many tips, tricks, stuff about the the coming to the national and everything. It's always the friendships and everything else, right? So
Yeah.
many people. The content that me and Ryan like to do is like, how many times do we actually show cards in
Right.
the content? And that's not saying
Shout
we
out to
don't
Cage
collect.
Lawyer. I do deal with cards.
Yes, we do deal with cards.
You have to prove that to
Right.
him once
Hey,
a
I
week.
know. Once a week.
You got to make a post.
Once a week, I'm going to buy cards.
But we're from the old school YouTube mentality of just educational, keeping people,
Yeah.
Uphill both
informed
ways.
and everything and stuff. So, we're trying to help the community, not so much. That's why when people say, "Oh, you're an influencer," I'm not. I'm a content creator.
Don't use the I
Right?
word.
You don't use the I
Yeah.
word, not at all.
Yeah. Oh no, but the problem is we are, and it's unfortunate, and that was proven when I had that Jordan card, that
Correct.
Kaboom card, and I showed it and I was excited about it, and then every one of them that was available on eBay sold instantly, and I got messages from people
that
going,
Pax and Wax out
"Thank
there?"
you, it sat here for
Pax and
like 6
Wax.
months, and it finally sold."
Friend of the show.
Like, did you get commission?
Go follow him on
No,
Whatnot.
but No, I'm not that. But it's like you can be an unintentional influencer.
Holy
you have
cow.
to realize at the same time that people listen to what you're saying.
The
right?
Cardinals suck.
Like that. See that there? You see that? Oh, look.
The show giveth, and the show taketh. No regrets, baby. Friendships.
See, like
Friendships.
that.
That's what we're here for.
See, I don't follow baseball, and now I assume the Cardinals are no good because I heard it from somebody.
Albert takes it in the pool holes.
And now the crew here is saying, why do we let these guys into the booth?
guys in here? Everything's been so professional prior to this. And they're
Shout
like, all
out
right.
to Lennox.
Next year, I'm getting.
Maybe it's a combination of alcohol and the microphones.
Wait, so I'm gonna get the message from the PR team later. Like, so can you guys go on tomorrow and Saturday? And so, like, we got a lot of feedback.
I'm
Good
sorry.
feedback.
Sorry, guy. I'm gonna zoom out.
This is the most shared video on the.
I'm a sports fan first. Cards come next, and he knows without every story needs a good antagonist and a protagonist, and without rivalries, sports would suck. These are facts.
It's true.
Hard facts.
100%.
True.
Yeah. I do like Busch Stadium. You guys put on a good venue, and I'm sorry. Okay, back to the show.
This is great content.
Back-
People on YouTube are like, man, this is.
I'm sorry. Back to the show. Back to the show.
But to something that you were saying, man, like, it wouldn't matter if I left the show with no extra cards. The fact that I come and got to hang out with all you guys, that's what makes it.
Yes.
That's what makes it.
Jenny Murray Sports
Shout out
Cars
Jenny Marie. Sasha's in the
finally
house.
showed up to the national.
The straw that stirs the drink. Fashionably late. We were all into. What are you showing me? Is that Oz?
This is a problem. Like, now people are
Wizard
just
of
throwing
Oz.
cards on that.
Okay.
Ruby Red Slipper.
Show me your
Oh,
cards.
sick.
Show me your cards.
Hey, so you went to tag. She didn't get it.
Yeah, tag.
You know how you get it? How you get it done? Your picture, your face. Look at Witch of the West.
Yeah, we've had such a good week though. Really, and this I was talking to Nature about this. This is the tip of the iceberg. Like, this is Thursday, people. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If you're in the area, come out. And if you've never been to a national, like, just dive straight into the deep end. You won't regret it. Every year I'd say, like, I get a little more anxious around these bigger crowds. And I always come back with a smile on my face. Yep. I never regret it coming back to this family reunion of sorts. I purchased 3 cards. So what Alex said earlier, none is crazy for me. Like, knowing Alex, we're in Dallas and we're like, I think he was doing deals from the toilet. He came back and he's like, yeah, I just made $1,000. No, I hear it's just like, we're just, my kids being able to put faces and names from over the years. It's so wholesome for me. It's been so good for me.
Someone's trying to call you.
It's probably the tow truck company. My car's being towed. I have to rent a car. It's a whole thing. Shout out to Lennox.
No, so one, I don't know when we're going to get this recording. So it's more of.
They're probably never going to give it to you after
Correct,
this.
that's true. But when they do get it, prepare to go to next year's national, right?
It's been pretty okay.
There's so many people that are out there right now that are just like, I can't make it and everything else. Got some. Everyone there's stuff happens, right? But if you're here, as soon as you walk out that door and leave, you should be preparing for next year.
You put that advice out every year, and I don't even do that. Okay? But honestly, but the date's already set. Put it on your calendar. If you need to save up money, throw an extra $10 to the side every week.
Yeah.
Don't go to Starbucks twice a week, and I promise you won't regret it. The experience you'll have here will supersede the caffeine that you need to get through your morning meetings at work.
Agreed.
I mean, you can't miss this. If you're in this hobby, in this industry,
There's nothing like this.
There isn't. There's
nothing like this.
I just realized John doesn't have a beard. He's in between 2 beards. It's real. If we ever have you back on the show, could we be between 2 beards?
2 beards, 1 basketball card guy.
Between
2 beards.
I like that. Rename the show. Between 2 beards.
Yeah. Dope.
Yeah. So so the rest of the week, right?
Yeah.
Trade nights are still happening.
Yep.
Friday and Saturday also. Each night's hosted by different individuals, a couple individuals that are known in the industry. There's going to be different things. Like, I think tomorrow night, Stephanie, Mama Break's going to be doing Star Wars Break there at the actual trade night and everything on the stage and stuff. I think tonight, Ryan, Car Collector 2, is going to be breaking with Josh Gordon.
And Jimmy.
Yep, and Jimmy. Jimmy's going to be there too. Shout out to Jimmy.
If you haven't met Jimmy yet, you haven't felt actual sunshine in human form. Do I get to see him before I leave?
Yes.
I have to,
He's
especially
arriving this afternoon.
Especially for the morning I've had.
He was here yesterday. I saw him yesterday.
I know, but he isn't here yet today.
No.
I need Jimmy before I leave here today, just to be like, I can overcome anything.
An energy like no other.
It is. Like last year,
sure.
he and I talked at your booth for nearly 45 minutes, and I left being like, I could fucking own the world. I could be the CEO and the Pope and the baseball coach and like everything, like limitless.
And then he woke up from
All
his
at
dream.
the same time?
All at the same time.
Imagine the Pope on the baseball field.
Yeah. That'd be pretty crazy. You know what? We don't have to imagine it. We have AI now.
Ah, that's true. We can make this happen.
Just so happens, before this comes out, John will create the avatar, the cover for this photo.
I will.
And it'll be Jimmy on the mound.
It'll just be the Pope playing baseball.
Major historic.
Hello, fans. This is Howard Coward.
Does major.
Today's game is brought to you by the Bethlehem Braves of the Jerusalem Giants.
What position does he play?
All of them.
All of them. At once.
Bigly.
At once.
At once. But yeah, there's everything else that's happening. The giveaways and stuff. Actually, V-Friends. You've had a ton of fun at V-Friends this week, right?
Shout out to Gary V. We're new besties. Gary V and I are I'm gonna go to New York. I'm gonna meet John. I'm gonna see the secret annex of basketball cards.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna see Gary V. And we're just gonna talk about cartoon animals.
Ryan, I think, single-handedly in this room has more Gary V autographs today than probably anyone else here.
I have 6.
Yeah.
No, 7, because Grayson won one.
There you go. There you go.
Is it so? I had so much time. It was not on my bingo card yesterday.
Not at all.
Because the kids were enjoying V-Friends, and I was like, hey, this is for them too. I want to see what they want to grab. Your kids are the same. They're not totally all into sports. So Grayson is, but Henry, like whatever he's into, I'm like, yeah, let's lean into this for a little bit.
Yeah.
And their staff was just, shout out to V-Friends, tremendous help. Coach them next to it. They were walking through the game. They played 4 games with them. I had time with Haley to go adjacent to the other dealers in the area. Slide me, the Haley, yeah. We come back. Like, I had so much content with Gary V yesterday that I might not use it all.
Wow.
No, don't tell him that. He won't like that.
I'm not.
You have to use it all. You have to use it all twice.
Yeah, just wait a couple months.
I'll drop it for VCon weekend so it'll look relevant. Okay, but
That's literally like next week.
I know.
That's insane.
I know. But I'm saying I went from never touching a Gary V card, a V-Friends card, to yesterday I'm opening up packs on their live stream with their crew. I'm doing pack battles with Gary. He lost. You lost, you loser. Pulled an 8.5 and pulled a 9. Everybody saw it. Ask anyone.
Yep.
Mortal Kombat with his hit fatality. They were talking about that. And he said, hey, at the end, he said, "What? Hey, which one do you want me to sign?" He said, all of them.
Yeah.
All of them.
All of them.
And he did.
Yep.
He had unlimited autographs to give out yesterday.
He did.
I love it.
He's that person. That's one of the things. It's like if you come to the National, you have to see him because he wants to see every single person.
Yeah.
Anyone that comes up to him, take a picture, shake your hand.
He's been going to my local show for decades.
I love that.
I mean, I remember seeing him in White Plains. You know,
Just
before
before he
the
got Gary V.
Literally, he'll sign anything. He'll talk to anyone. He'll give you all the time in the world. And I know all of us, as much as we're catching up with people, like how exhausted we are at the end of the day, he is on like Donkey Kong from sun up to sundown, selflessly. And he shows up and does it every day of the week with a smile on his face. And I'm like, bro, what meds are you on? Because I want the prescription. Like he's on, and he's.
I think if you ask Ludix, they'll give you some.
Hey, shout out to Ludix.
Adderall, brought to you by Ludix.
Whoa, calm down.
Fly the W.
So actually, at 4 o'clock today, did you get a ticket? 4 o'clock today, they're giving away that $5,000 box.
What?
With backyard.
I didn't get a ticket.
Did everyone get a ticket out there?
I got one lone ticket.
Listen, seat, chair, and a prayer.
So
Rooting for Alex from afar. 4 o'clock, go check him out. Winning the $5,000 box from that guy.
Shout out to Pool Wax. Pool Wax walking by. We could see him.
Pool Wax doing good things in the hobby.
Yep.
Shout out.
Yeah, we're in the what? Did you see the sports
I feel like
book?
we're in a fishbowl.
Did you see the sports book that's up there or whatnot over to the
Can
side?
I talk about for a second? This feels like the only
Shout
state-
out to Mark Bleecker Trading out there.
Yep. Bleecker Trading.
Bleecker Trading.
Bleecker
out there.
Trading
Bleecker
walking by.
Trading's
There
out
we
there.
go.
Yeah, we're living in your world, brother.
Yeah, everyone's
So,
just watching us.
Listen, I made this observation just now.
Slab strong.
I know that Alex feels like we're in jail. I feel like this might be the only safe place.
That's true. You need a code to get in.
It's chill. I really like my anxiety drop. I don't know if that's just your aura,
It
or,
is. Look, the positivity coming out of this guy.
but like Jimmy only hires other Jimmys.
That's true. That's true. Yep. They do an aura test at Roadshow before.
Like they do it at Scientology?
No, different one. Okay. Yeah. No cans here. No cans.
What do you both try? I know you haven't acquired much yet, but you're gonna go to trade nights, and you're not just gonna be doing content. You're gonna be like looking through boxes. What do you? I know Johnny has some of the craziest sets to put together. What do you guys need to have before you leave? Because those of you who don't know, you haven't been to the National, even if you've gone to some bigger shows, right? You will see cards here that you'll never see listed on eBay.
It's true.
You'll see stuff that only comes from like overseas once a year when they're trying to get their nut for the year. What are like your Eleanors of the show that you would love to you got it. You got your Eleanor?
I already got one that I was looking for.
I got on. Let's show flex. What's up, Sasha?
Here we go.
I already got one. So this is the thing, like you see stuff on Instagram and then you hope to get it.
He's on his own box, people. Bet on yourself.
Bet on yourself. Where is it?
It's in that box.
That's a lot of cardboard. All right. What do you?
Wow. Shebang.
What year is that?
Yeah. So the thing about this card that a lot of people don't realize is so it's a dual patch, right? So you've got LeBron James on one side, you got Michael Jordan on the other, but it's a patch, not a jersey. So you've got the stitching.
Yeah,
and everything.
it's a patch.
But the craziest part of this card is the patch on the Jordan side comes from the All-Star game back in that turquoise uniform.
I see it.
So it's a 3-color patch. Most of the products that came out of that were just the turquoise jersey pieces. It's very hard to find. And even those, are up above $1,000. To find one that you get the 3 colors. And so they had an autograph version of this as well. The autograph version is numbered to 25, but that one doesn't have the All-Star patch. It's only the one numbered out of 50. I've been looking for one of these for the last 6 years.
All-Star game in Phoenix, right?
Yes. Oh, no, in San Antonio. San Antonio. So
That's disgusting.
That card.
isn't that ridiculous?
Yeah.
Like, it's just, that patch is beautiful.
That's one of the things, how many people call a jersey card a patch these days?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It bothers the heck out of me.
Don't get us started.
You know what, guys? I wouldn't call that crazy. I'd call it ludicrous.
Shout out to Ludacris.
Tops, our friends at Tops. Ludicrous autographs, mint 9. And he's only
Luda.
And he's only screaming because he said it's ludicrous. You got 10.
Dude, I love that though. Like Allen and Ginter, his autograph's actually pretty cool. You can read it.
Still hasn't got his invite to the white party for the Illuminati. He's waiting for that one to come in.
That's sick.
Ruben,
cool, right?
Invite the guy. I bet he'd rip it hard.
I bet.
Yeah.
Those are the main ones, and then I got this guy too.
I suddenly want to burn my box for sale.
Scottie Pippen.
So
would you consider that a patch? Because it's
That
part of
is a
sleeve,
patch.
right?
that is a patch.
Yeah, so I consider it a patch because the card companies considered it a patch from the beginning.
Yeah.
Multicolor from the sleeve in this
Yes.
case as opposed to the stitching. But yeah, no, not a jersey on that one.
Yeah. So most people, if you're just trying to understand what we're saying, when you have those jersey cards that come out of the blaster boxes and stuff like that or whatever, it's a jersey card and you're calling it a patch.
Yeah.
No, the patch is the prime stitching that's on the jersey card.
It's that it takes up less area on a jersey.
This is a patch.
That's a patch.
Yeah,
This is a jersey.
Yeah,
I'm just
so-
going around your nipple.
So I had this debate. Was it with you? With Chris.
That's a patch.
That's a patch.
So from Chris from Nash Cards, we had this
It
debate.
was upside down.
We had this debate where he's like, but technically, if it's a section, isn't it a patch? And I was like, I guess phonetically, that's
A patch of a jersey.
it's like a.
No, it's a swatch. Swatch
I
is the
agree.
terminology.
I like the vernacular. Swatch versus patch. Yes.
Yep. Swatch could be jersey or patch. Jersey, I would say, is the non-stitch, and then patch is the stitch version.
Indeed.
Yeah, stitch.
Yeah.
Got to see it stitching.
Yeah. I did a video about this a while ago where I took a Thomas Bryant game used jersey that I have, and then I showed it against like a regular jersey card and the patch card, and I showed where they came from and the differences.
So anyone who doesn't know John, Thomas Bryant, super collector extraordinaire. He doesn't also just collect the greatest basketball cards on the planet. He collects Thomas Bryant.
It's true.
And you know what? It's a testament to your loyalty of a friend, and as a person, you might as well be a Wizards fan.
And I have one
He's
for
not on the
him.
Wizards anymore. He's on the Heat.
I know. I'm just,
And I have
say
an auto of him
generally.
for
And
you.
he has a ring.
I just say
Charles Barkley doesn't have a ring, but he's got a ring.
Oh, that's terrible. That's
Terrible. I have an auto of him for you too. Graybos gave it to me to give it to you.
Sick, dude. I appreciate it.
Yeah, but it's in my truck.
I had care
That's why we'll
packages.
get it.
Yeah, I'll give it
Good
to you.
time. Good
I
time.
had care packages for everybody here.
I got a card for you too. actually.
But it's in my trunk, on a tow truck, in a van dive in the river right now.
Band down by
So-
the river.
So I'll be adding.
Army ATC.
So I'll be
22.
adding it to everybody's Christmas
I
packages.
totally forgot about it. It's a gift now. I totally forgot about it while it was a story sale, and I was like, what?
What is that?
I bought it
Magic
from him.
Johnson. Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson, the greatest point guard, undisputed.
Thank you. Thank you.
Dope. Dope.
That was a short printed refractor that year. It
Yep.
was one of the ones that they short printed in that,
Oh,
in that
nice.
particular thing. So it was cool.
Mac will probably get it off me.
He probably will. Steal it away. Yep.
Shout out to Mac Car Collection and Stock and Trade finally meeting.
So
We saw it. We saw it in person.
I'll tell you how that happened. I was standing in between them. And before they made eye contact, I felt literal electricity. I'm not joking. And that was before Lennox came to the rim.
I saw them minutes later, and I said, isn't there supposed to be at least a wall or barrier between you two guys? Like, they're not supposed to be like, isn't it like a magnet? Like,
Well, it's a true testament to how they are. Like how much longer their podcast goes on after they finally have met, right?
Right,
But like, I kind of don't like you.
it's funny because you watch enough of their videos, and in your mind, you've painted the doorway and that room
Yes.
as one cohesive piece.
Oh, people think that we live next to each other.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
He's opening the door and
Yeah,
he's right there.
I mean, it really feels that way. But that room doesn't exist that way
No.
It doesn't.
in the world.
It's just a studio in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Where everything is fake.
I told Stock when he came up to me and he looked rather excited to meet me, I said, "You are a good actor." I was like,
No one's
"You
excited
are
to
a
see me,
good
John."
actor."
Yeah.
So,
Oh, that's good stuff.
this is fun, dude.
Oh, this is great. Man, we should have done this multiple times.
Yeah, what
over
you
here.
all can't see out here is there's just been a stream of humans. Listen,
Oh, yeah.
everyone, so we're in the Breakers Pavilion. We have a wall to our left here of literally all the Whatnot breakers breaking at a given moment. We have Card Collectors who has a line around the building. Hey,
Yep.
Kayla Collector's taking a photo for us for standard display. Shout out to them.
Yep.
Shout out to her. Shout out to our radio club. Shout out to
Everybody.
Everyone.
vowels and consonants. Whoever you guys are. Hope you're having a good time.
Shout out to Valvoline oil changes.
I'm more of a Lucas Oil guy. Go Colts.
But yeah, so like all these
If you
individuals.
want to loop with the most, go with Lucas.
So you got to think, on top of all these dealers out here, vendors that have all the inventory and stuff
Wild.
bringing back, you got to imagine these breakers, right? As much product they're breaking,
yeah.
sorting, and having to bring it back to wherever location they're coming from and shipping it.
Oh, yeah.
Like the logistics that goes into. Shout out to all the guys that actually come in here and actually break.
So this is why when people ask, why isn't this show in Vegas? That's why. Because very few people are close enough to drive to Vegas. And can you imagine, like, you look around here, how many dollar boxes and things you'd see? No one is getting on a plane with $20 boxes. You're not going to
No,
check that
not
in
at all.
luggage. So
Well,
that
no-
would make it impossible.
No one's
like, to have
coming
that
to
kind of a
no
show.
one's coming to the show because they're gonna lose it all on the craps table.
Well, that's true too.
So.
Although there is a casino here.
It's right down the road. Jack's. Shout out to Jack's.
Is that a requirement for the?
I think so.
Listen, if you can take a 10, you take the 10. I don't care what's showing up.
Yeah.
You double down.
Double down.
That's that late night. Like, hey, what are you doing? Nothing. Blackjack table. All right, be there in a second. Uber and over. Like and me and Mac are staying like 2 blocks away from it.
Oh no, that's bad.
I know.
Yikes.
bad.
I'm going to get a weird call tomorrow. I guarantee it.
Possibly.
Yeah, it'll be a collect call.
Collect call from Cleveland County Jail.
It wouldn't be the weirdest thing.
No, you're like it wouldn't be weird at all. What do you?
No, this is that. This is back.
No.
$9.
So yeah. Is there going to be food at the trade night tonight?
Ooh.
So
the real question.
There was talk about that. I think there's snacks and I think there's drinks. There's no alcohol, but I think there's snacks and drinks. The alcohol thing was something that.
All right.
like,
So where's the next trade night?
Right. No, but that was one of those things that we felt like even in the past, it's not needed, in that kind of a room, and especially when you got a lot of kids, you're gonna. It's
Exactly.
like so. Keep
Security.
Keep it
you know
family
anything
friendly.
about the security for the event because
I
of
know
the
about
recent events
past-
and everything, right?
I know about past
SEAL
events.
Team 6.
I know there's going to be a lot of security, but
Yeah.
I know last year we had like 14 security guards. at the last year's trade show. So I think it's up from that.
Yep. And it's longer this year. It's going till 11.
It is 2 extra hours. And, yep. It's
There'll be some tired puppies tomorrow.
yes,
I'm
and then we
telling
do
you.
it all again.
And do it all again.
Right, everyone going home on Sunday. If this is your first national, a lot of our mutual friends, it's their first national. I keep on reminding them, I'm like, guys, if you didn't take Monday off, you should, because you're going to be reeling.
That's this guy. I'm literally driving back Sunday, going to the Cosmic baseball game Sunday night.
You're gonna hit that?
And doing it again. They asked me to come out and do some more content for them and everything else, and then going to work Monday. It's been nonstop for like over a week. I love it. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Turned down for what? That's right.
Amazing.
What are you doing after the National? What are your big plans?
I get back to work, and fortunately or unfortunately, this week's been my team. I run a media company in my day job, and so my team's been taking care of everything while I'm gone, and then it's back to that, but working a little bit more in like some hobby media stuff too. You know, we have we're doing some work with some local card shops and stuff, and obviously roadshow and things to get video and stuff up on their screens. We're gonna do a little bit more of that as we can go. Got some bracelets coming across.
Bracelets coming across.
He needs to know the code. Does he know the code?
It's 867-5309. Yeah. Beep, boop, beep, boop,
So you're
beep,
helping
beep.
out with Bleacher Trading with their new shop?
There's no lock on the
no.
inside. There's no lock.
Hold on.
Are we actually stuck? Okay. Somebody just threw us wristbands. But where's the golf cart? Anyway. I also encourage everyone who hasn't been out here yet. So we've been out here since Sunday, right? So again, this is my son's first trade.
They're
or
different.
What are those?
Different than the ones you have?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, they're red. They're the same.
But one of them says whatnot, one says eBay.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. No, but I encourage you, if you're in the Cleveland area, immerse
I had
yourself.
one on. I don't know where it went.
He lost this already.
Well, now you have now you have a slew of them. Yeah, immerse
not
yourself into the community. We've gotten after the Guardians games. Again, trade nights. We've Mars cards. We have one of one in town. There's greenies. With the NFL Hall of Fame, Cleveland does have a lot to offer. My feedback on Cleveland is the venue is superior to Chicago, but the city, maybe not. But it does have its hidden gems, and you should go out there and find them.
Absolutely. Any place does.
Before we go
You
back,
take the time.
before we go to Chicago for the next 3 years.
3 years.
What?
And then next year is when they're voting on for the year after that.
Not going to be Vegas, according to John.
Nope.
So
not gonna be.
Ryan, do your elevator pitch for where you want to have it after that third year. I know
All right.
where you want to have it.
I'm talking to you, team.
Yeah.
Indianapolis. Ask anyone from the Associated Press who has ever been a part of a Super Bowl, been a part of a national championship, been a part of the Final Four.
How many of these people know people from the Associated Press?
I mean, John, between you and I, we can
You?
find some people.
We'll find some people. Okay.
Darren,
good.
You?
Hey,
Just me.
Just you?
Darren Ravel's got people.
Yes, he does.
Indianapolis, I think, would be such a prime location. I've been pitching for several years. They have one of the greatest convention centers in the U.S., such an easily navigated downtown, lots of mom and pop restaurants, tons of hotels, tons of accommodations to support this type of event. They don't have a major league team, but they do have a minor league baseball team, AAA affiliate to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Shout out to Jace Bowen, friend of the show.
It's going to be here Saturday.
Right.
Amazing.
Indy would be such a phenomenal location, centralized to the country. Again, when you're talking about people driving, that's an important factor to think about.
Yeah.
I do want to see diversity down the road. As much as I love Chicago, Chicago, for me, is the greatest summer city in America. But I think there should be some diversity, right? Make it St. Louis, make it Indy, make it Atlanta. I'm so sad that Atlanta didn't get it when they had the votes.
Yeah.
Atlanta is one of, I think, the #1 booming cities for the card market. Them and Miami, they're both like they're going all in, unlike other cities. Indy, and I know the person who runs the convention center schedule, and this week right now is the only week in their entire calendar that does not have a recurring conference or hot mic.
It's over there. It's over there. Okay, not us. Not us.
Yo, Cardinals fans, fix the mic. Fix the mic. No, he's probably a Brewers fan, right?
Part of the Cleveland
Can we-
850 over there.
Brewers fan. Not you, the guy who missed out the mic.
Shout out to the Bengals out there. Shout out to the Bengals.
Yo.
Yeah, there we go.
Hey, that Indy jersey this year.
Indy jersey's
was
fire
the
over
That
there.
was the best one of the season.
There we go.
Ask anybody.
City City Connect.
The City Connect was so good this year.
Sweet.
Oh, there's a touchdown.
Is that Josh Gordon? Is that Josh Gordon?
It might be.
No,
That is Josh Gordon.
No, Haley would be more excited. I think it is, though.
It is.
Haley. That's Josh Gordon. Never mind. Do you have any dog biscuits on you?
Oh.
Yeah. No.
First, I thought you were pointing at the kid, and I'm like, I don't think that's.
That one? Nah, dog. That's enough for me.
Josh Gordon. She's like, oh, she's trying to play it off now.
Yeah. Right. So the rest of the day, I got to get over to RBI Crew 7.
Yep.
I need the Indy Card Exchange. Those are the two that I didn't get to Cards HQ because I sell all my stuff to pay for all this car damage I got going on right now. Ugh. I didn't see a single card for my set this entire trip.
That one. How many
need more
cases did you
days.
look into, though?
Admittedly, not as many as I should have.
Yeah.
Hey, you know the numbers better than I do. I was telling Haley this. I think this room is way easier to navigate than Chicago. I think the layout is way better.
Yeah.
My observation is it feels like there are fewer dealers.
There are at this one, I think it's about 30% like smaller
Less.
in terms of
I like it.
of space. Look, I think Chicago expanded a little bit too much last year into it was almost a triangle if you looked at the floor
It was
plan.
too much.
It's very confusing to
It's
figure
too
out
much.
like where the numbers went. My favorite that I've been to thus far, and I've been there twice, was Atlantic City in terms of layout.
Yeah.
Giant rectangle, one big room,
I agree.
all set,
I
easy,
agree.
done. You know, like when you're in the room, it was nice. The AC was good. Like that's great. You know, the Wi-Fi wasn't great that year,
wasn't
but
that good.
yeah, the Wi-Fi was horrible. But
And the street
AC
urchins
was
by
good.
the main entrance when you left.
Right. Well, the surrounding part was definitely a part of the not good.
That's where you got to do your due diligence, right? You got to know,
100%.
you know, and everything else like that. And either drive in, you're not walking that strip. And I knew multiple people that literally
There
left the
were.
convention center and walked down to their hotels at a casino blocks away, going past like 4 crack houses. Like come on, what are you doing?
No.
4. Okay, that's good. I think we only have 3 minutes left.
I don't know what we got.
Yeah, I think we have 3 minutes left. So how about you?
They're not wrapping us up.
Production left. I don't know.
I got to get food. I haven't eaten yet today.
Listen, I'm withering away.
Listen.
I'm
Yeah.
almost a single XL now. Hey, if
But
everyone go down the line, plug yourself. Where can they find you? Lots of people, new people in the room, new friends we're making.
Yep.
Tell them who you are, where they can find you, what you got coming up.
All right. Army ATC 22.
Yes, sir.
Every single social media out there, I've already took that username because that's what I've been. In the Army, ATC,
Dibs.
Air Traffic Control.
Thank you for your
so
service.
So many people ask about that.
Thank you for your service.
Right, and 22 is my lucky number. Shout out to Kate and Clark. So, yeah.
I'm Ryan. I saw Sasquatch.
We're gonna do
and
that. I like this. We're gonna do this right.
And I'm from Tennessee. Love cards. Love cards. Brought my kids this time. First time there at the National. It was tremendous. There's people trying to break in here. And
Some crazy
follow me on
dude.
social media.
That's what a Mac attack looks like.
That gave his locks to cards. He cut his hair for cards.
Locks for cards.
I have hilarious content and a big heart, and I'm a friend of many.
Dope. What's the next show you're going to? I'm so curious. No, this is good.
This is good. I'm going to be coming up to New York. I'm going to fly up to New York and join my friends up there at the shows there for a little East Coast National action and
Not the other one.
and I don't know what that one's about.
We don't talk about it.
Yeah, we don't talk about Bruno and that.
He might be working there.
All right.
He might be there working.
No, this is good. I'm John, a basketball card guy. Last name, you don't need to know. You can find me at the authentic website, not the fake ones that are coming out.
I'll tell you how
That's
funny.
true, that
right,
sucked.
You know, just interrupting him. How funny it was when we looked at each other when he said John. We're like, "What's his last name?" We're like, we don't even know.
We don't know.
I was like, I know his blood type. I know his kids' names. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
He was really, and they were just like, they're like, are you really with him? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah,
got his number. Like, you can see
no
our-
one knows.
You can see our call log, and
Yeah.
like they're really late in the night when we should be sleeping. So anyway, I collect like the best basketball cards. Obviously, ask anyone. When I do content, it's tremendous, not haphazard and all the time. And the next show I'm going to is probably somewhere in the Connecticut, New Jersey, New York. I go to all of them. If it's at a church, if it's on a Sunday, a Saturday, I take Wednesdays during the day. I get through the entrance passes media all the time, and I drive a Tesla. Don't touch it. I'm going to a car show to you where I could charge for 45 minutes.
In your Tesla, do you have a special?
Only 25 minutes.
Do you have a special like horn for your Tesla?
I didn't set one of those up.
No.
I didn't set one of those up.
Can you do Fraggle Rock?
No.
So shout out to Sports Car Couple. There's his rubber ducky.
I should do that. Max got FOMO. Max got
Haven't
FOMO.
you already been in here?
No, but we're in here.
I smelled his essence. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Where's the next show you're actually going to?
It'll probably be. You're right. It's probably be a Connecticut show at a church in a parking lot.
But listen, he finds the most tremendous cards. For me, I don't know. I'm waiting for the baseball schedule to come out. That's how I do it every year. I see what days I have available, which are generally not Saturdays anymore, until about October. My goal is, I know we talked about this. It'd be cool to see how we can loop you into this mix. We'd love to have you. We're talking to Troy and the David Adams crew, which are just such fun human fucking beings. I love them so much. I'm glad I finally got to meet them in person.
Yeah.
We need them in our tribe. Listen, we want to go to the next expo, November. Coach Co, shout out to Coach Co, was saying how big of a deal that one was versus the other ones.
Up in Canada, right? Yeah.
Right, Toronto. But they wanted to come up to Buffalo for a couple days.
Yep.
Some content, David Adams, then go to Toronto with them. I think that's like
incredible.
My next pivot.
Incredible.
Awesome. I have family up near there, so.
So we have a place to stay.
Yeah.
Dope.
There we go.
Yeah, so my next show is going to be the weekend before the White Plains show and everything. Is in Virginia Beach. Having a field house show, big show down there or whatever. It's the same weekend as the Myrtle Beach show that shout out to Sandbox Memorabilia wanted me to come down to. I don't think I'm going to make it and be down at the local Virginia Beach show. The guys down there, Russell and Phil and everyone that run it, great group of individuals, love supporting them and stuff. And that area, because the Navy's in Norfolk and everything else, the whole Tidewater area, so many collectors, is incredible.
Dope.
That's awesome. That'd be great.
Well, John, it was
a pleasure.
So great
Always
to have you.
Thanks
Always
for
good to see
having
you.
us.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, guys.
I hope you guys are having a good rest of your national. If you have any questions, you can reach any three of us. We'll obviously drop whatever we're doing to answer your questions.
But you got to pick all three, any three. So
just throw us in a group chat and let it get weird. All right?
I like to put a lot of memes in the chat. Just saying.
Yeah. Dope.
Good.
Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching.
Thank you. Deuces.
Deuces.